I just want you to know that I'm stuck in your soul. Funny how last week I thought it couldn't be so. What I see in your eyes, words can't come close. No matter what your father says, I just want you to know that you're a beautiful person, and I want you to grow. The way he talks to you is just so in a pro. I hope that you're strong when he's doing you wrong, and I hope you find comfort in the words of these songs. Now sing along, and while I tell you this story, just listen closely. I know you like my music, but look, you don't really know me. See, I live outside the city where there's nothing going on. I just look around for meaning while I'm sitting on my lawn. One day I met this girl and she was beautiful too. I looked closely at her eyes, this nice light shade of blue. She was still in high school, I was 1 year removed. We're both a little older from the things we've been through. Pretty soon I started seeing all the things he would do. She wasn't black and blue, but emotionally bruised. It made me so mad I didn't know what to do. Told her no matter what, I'ma be there for you. But as things became more hectic in my life, I started fading out. Began to lie to her, I wasn't fair to her, I hate it now. I hope that you can understand my honesty. I really fucking wanna knock that dude out, honestly. You don't have to believe it, but I think about you every day. I sing about you every way, cause you're the perfect melody. I know the world ain't perfect, but to me you are my everything. My little light of sunshine, I'm holding on for better days. I pray for better days. I know it has to happen, I'm away. I know in my life I've made mistakes, but I'm holding on for better days. I pray for better days. I know it has to happen, I'm away. I know in my life I made mistakes, but I'm holding on for better days. I wanna go back where we were sitting at that ice cream shop. I'm looking at you in your eyes, I'm feeling like my heart has stopped. You laughed at me for getting soy peanut butter. Back then I thought, nah, I don't need no other person in my life, and nothing else don't even matter to me. Maybe I'm so numb that nothing bad can ever happen to me. Maybe I'm so evil I attract all these tragedies. Maybe we're so graceful we create all these masterpieces. So facetious we would laugh about it. Nobody can reach us for a half an hour. Sleeping in my half apartment, we don't have to watch the news. I never felt more comfortable, my face so close to you, and I'ma break it down for you. I think about you every day, I sing about you every way, cause you're the perfect melody. Know the world ain't perfect, but to me you are my everything. My little light of sunshine, I'm holding on for better days. I pray for better days. I know it has to happen, I'm away. I know in my life I've made mistakes, but I'm holding on for better days. I pray for better days. I know it has to happen.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Gnarl here, and today we are here on the first episode of the base tour series. The base design series, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but we're here after a long break from Minecraft. I've been really into League of Legends lately, and a lot of the subs don't exactly like that. I know that the last video did not too bad, but I know a lot of the subs here prefer factions and Minecraft stuff, so I want to bring it to you guys. But I'm not really into factions much anymore, just not because of the game mode or anything like that, just because it's very toxic, it's very time consuming, it's very drama filled, and I just don't need that. I don't find that entertaining much anymore. But one of my favorite things to do is design the interior of bases. So that was me and Postal's thing. We always did that in every single one of our bases, and he will be joining me soon in this series. But until then, we're going to keep working on different bases. So obviously, as you see, this one is 16 by 16, so one chunk base. I did cobblestone. You guys, if you guys have the money, you can do obsidian. But I feel like cobblestone, it's just a lot of times with 16 by 16 bases, you're doing it because you're not rich enough to build a 32 by 32 base, and so that's what this kind of base is for, like a little bit cheaper than a 32 by 32 base. Obviously, the bigger ones we're gonna go all the way up to 4 chunks, and we're gonna do a bunch of different designs for those, for 16 by 16, 24 by 24, 32 by 32, 48 by 48, and 64 by 64. For all those different sizes, we're going to be doing different designs, but we're not really going to be doing anything bigger or smaller than that, just because of the limited choices, I guess you could say. So sorry for the lawnmower in the background, if you guys can hear. That's Granamir. He's out there mowing right now. So we'll go into the glitch layer. I do recommend you change this into obby. Like obby, as you can see, like I did it like this so they can't crack down if they do get into the glitch layer. But if you guys can, you should make an obby shell around this entire thing because it's just safer. So the first box is the IG box. We'll kill the iron golems. If your server does not have IGs, you can just cut this whole portion off and just make the base a little bit shorter. That's up to you. but a lot of servers do have IGs. So this is like a really efficient way to do it, to make the IG box, and to make it even more efficient if you guys can't afford the hoppers, because we have the chest system here where the hoppers go all the way down. So what you could do is go 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then you just have 2 hoppers worth. And then as you get rich, you can like extend it out like that, and then just have water flowing with signs until you get to the full length of the hoppers. So here in the collection room, it's kind of a roof forest theme, which I really like. It was actually in our old base when we were on F-top when we were the second richest faction right behind Salty. We had our IG collection room. Our base was 3 chunks by 3 chunks, so it was obviously a lot bigger than this, but it was kind of this design. That base looked really, really good. I never got a chance to show it to you guys because we got insided, kind of. Like, long story, someone modded the wrong person and they got a TP to the base and they kind of just screwed us over. So mistakes were made, but that base got raided before it was finished interior design wise. So we'll descend again, and we're here in the, we'll actually go into here first. So this is the cow spawner. So we got 2 rows of cows, so that's enough for 28 cows. Obviously, the only thing below this is mob spawners. So if you wanted to have more cows and less mob spawners, you could lower the cow floor all the way down to like here, and still have room for mobs to spawn. But if you do want a lot of blaze and zombie pigmen, this room obviously has to be bigger. Do we have an SM there? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, but we only did two rows here. So the cow spawner. This is the collection room. It's very simple, but fairly like nice looking. I think it turned out better than it should have. I think. So this needs to be lowered one. I raised the ceiling because the cow spawner was working a little weird, but this is fine. We can just add another chest here. There you go, all fixed. So we got the collection here. It's not very, like, you don't hold a lot of stuff, and you can make this obviously more efficient. If you're more focused on cows, obviously you can drop this floor all the way down to about 20 below the water, and just have spawners there, and then you can make the hopper system for this a lot more efficient. But for the way we have it now, there's not many hoppers here, because if you're spending so many hoppers on IGs and creeper, as you'll see when we get down there, you probably don't want to spend that many hoppers on cows. So you got 2 AFK pools on either side. You can use this to AFK the spawners below you, the creeper and enderman spawners, and the cow. So these are a very efficient place to put the AFK pool. So these are enderman and creeper spawners. I'll put it on easy to show you guys that even endermen do die from this drop. Make sure you put enderman on top of the pillar though, because otherwise if you put them on the bottom, it might not kill them, because it's fairly close to the drop height. Wow, that's ridiculous for blaze and stuff. So we're gonna actually turn that off before we lag. So by the way, I am now recording in 60 FPS, so you're welcome, because I know 30 FPS was painful at times. So we'll go down here, and same thing goes with this as the IG. You can move this over, put water and signs on the top, and then the water flows down to just 2. So if you guys want to do that, you are free to. But this is kind of like the full design. So we're gonna go down to the collection floor. Whoopsies! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Oh, never mind. You've already seen all this from the video. So right here are the these are the creeper collection, creeper and enderman. There's no sorting or anything between pearls and gunpowder. It just all comes down to these chests. Fairly efficient. Like, goes for chest wise, only 3 tall. You can make it 4 if you really wanted to, and just do slabs on the roof. But I felt 3 was efficient enough. Over here are just loops or raid drop off chests with the spawner, like where the mobs will drop down. So obviously it's always good to have a lot of loot spam. And then I don't really know what to do with chests here. It just looks uneven, by the way, but it is the middle, and that's just because of where this wood tends to land, because there's hoppers behind this but not hoppers behind these. So it does look kind of uneven. If that does annoy you guys, you can always just remove the chests, or you can move this wood to here. But I think it looks fine. You guys probably wouldn't even notice it if I didn't say it, so I'm just gonna move on. This is my favorite room in the base. This turned out really good. It turned out really bland, and then I kept adding more stuff until it looked really nice. So the little, like, I don't know, you wouldn't even call it a floor. The little platforms, it makes it so the room is still one room, and you don't feel very cramped, but you get the efficiency of 2 rooms, which I really like, because I felt like if this is a flat ceiling and then like a ladder in the corner up or something like that, it'd make the base feel a lot smaller than it really is. And so with this, you get the same amount of efficiency, because you know, in faction base, people put like stuff against the walls regardless. So I feel like it's kind of a waste to have like just an empty floor. And this space in the middle kind of is empty, but it looks good. That's all that matters with the carpet. I think it turned out really nice. You guys don't have to do carpet. If you want to do staggered wood or something like that, that's fine as well. But I think the carpet looks nice with the space. So got a good amount of brewing stands here. Wow, that was laggy. So we got a good amount of brewing stands. No auto brewers in the space, but just brewing stands I think are efficient enough for a small faction. Because if you're having a 16x16 base, you guys really aren't that powerful yet. Except for like Lake Flyers. I see him doing a lot of small bases, which I don't really understand, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. So you got your repair anvil, not anymore. Gonna grab this one, put it back. Repair and salvage anvils. Then you have your enchantment tables, regular anvils and stuff like that. You fall down here, just like that, and you got your more repair anvils on the floor. But you got your ender chests underneath the. This is where the mobs fall all the way down. And so if they fall down to here, you can kill them. If you guys wanted to, you could put hoppers below this and then chests right here to catch the... I'm sorry about that. You could put hoppers here and then chests down here to catch like the blaze rods, but I don't find it to be that necessary. So you got some vault chests right here, and then just more loot spam. And this would probably be good to store like armor that's ready to fix in, or your enchantment, or your grinding swords and stuff like that. So finally, we go down here into the vault, and the vault's pretty small, but I think it looks really nice. It feels really homey, not in the bad way, kind of like in the comfortable way. I put Obby behind this chest, so people can't just go like down the side of your base with Craigs and Craig into all your chests, which is obviously a good idea. So you got a little more loop spam chests here, and obviously I'd set the F home, or not the F home, but like your home for the base right here, and then you can just go up the stairs into this main room. And yeah, I think the base turned out really nice. Got a good amount of storage space. I'm not gonna count the dub, but there's enough here, and there's a lot of loot spam chests upstairs and stuff like that. So if you guys did enjoy the base and you are going to use either the whole base or just a couple of the rooms, make sure to leave a like. The schematica for this base and the world download will be down below in the description. Make sure to check that out, along with the texture pack that I'm using right now and the shader pack. Those will all be down there in the description. So if you guys liked it and you want to see more of the series, because the farther we go on with the series, the bigger and the more cool bases you guys are going to see. 3 chunks, 4 chunks, all that kind of stuff. So make sure to come back, subscribe to see those new base tour videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bedroom, Giuseppe's on my couch. Fashion week girls down to turn up off the bounce. Talk about nostalgic shit and roll up like an ounce. Most of them so twisted they could really use some help, and me too.